Hello everyone and welcome to the next titillating installment of the DDO free-to-play series. This is episode 4. Today we're going to be running a couple of harbour quests that I think are really worth doing, and then maybe get to the waterworks, which is a big underground complex in the harbour that has a quest arc in it. Some of the best XP for this level, and it's all totally free-to-play, so it sounds perfect. Daily dice roll was abysmal. Where did that go? Getting some startup lag. Okay. Done. That means that our thing's full, I think. Oh no, Red Fang Silk Glands. If you hand that back to the guy, it seems like we didn't hand back that quest last time. So we need to go get our reward from him, and I'm glad I could, yeah, there we go. Expeditious Retreat. We've already got that, so not too useful. We'll grab that for later because it's got some good stats on it. Well, I won't be able to use it for quite a while, but you know, whatever. I'm going to need to get some level 3 hirelings, and the quest we're doing is going to be in the harbour anyway, so we'll make our way back over there. Should also check our mail. That's just telling us that we've earned those DDO store points with our favour reward. But still, the little symbol's a bit annoying. So we're on 75 right now. Once we hit 100, I can buy one of those packs, which I'm hoping to do today. Oh god, I walk slow. That mount's worth getting. I could include a segment of it where I record myself getting the mount, like farming the feather tokens, but I would have to speed it up in the editing process because it would be too boring to watch. Yep, 25 total favour, so you get 25 store points. That's what that's saying. Now we're going to go get our hireling. Actually, I feel that we're going to manage fine with a level 2 hireling, and the quest entrances are right here, whereas the hireling vendor's on the other side of the map, so I'm not going to put you through me running over there. I'm just going to go straight into the quest. We can start with Butcher's Path, which is one of the trickier quests in the harbour. It's not that difficult though, and especially not on normal difficulty. There's just a lot of enemies, and quite a lot of them are spellcasters, so they can do some damage. We're trapped into normal, like I said, so it's going to be easy. Probably should have sold some junk before we ran in here because my inventory is a bit full. I think we'll make do with this quest. I can't remember there being that many chests. Alright, we're all geared up. Got Night Shield now. So +1 resistance to saves, and it goes up to +3, and it grants total protection from magic missiles, which are pretty devastating later on, so it's good to always have Night Shield on. Checking that nothing's lagging. Pop our map open. Can already sense a hidden door. There we are. Getting quite a bit of rubber banding today. Where I perform the action and then like a second later it actually happens. This is just an ambush. Oh lord. So, yep, we just fight these guys and we might get a chest reward. It might also just be experience, I can't quite remember. Okay, lag is very bad today. I'm gonna record it anyway, because I think it'll go away. It's certainly not on my end. I've had no issues today whatsoever, so it'll have to be the server being a bit slaughtered at the moment. It's weird, some days it does it really bad and there doesn't seem to be an increase in population or anything, it just struggles. Here we go. There's a lot of enemies to kill in this quest. I'm not sure why I'm not able to tumble right now. If you can see, I'm jumping around like this, and it's not entirely clear to me what's stopping me from tumbling. Doesn't seem to be any reason I can't. Got no negative stats, my ability scores are good enough, I've got my skills invested, so that's a quirk. unbreakables in here. I think a rare encounter spawns there, well, like a mini boss. If you've got the difficulty high enough. I don't think on normal it's hard enough for it to spawn the monster. That's the case in some quests. Yeah, I'm really unsure about why I'm struggling to tumble. It's very odd. I'm sure I've missed something, but I don't see what it is. Tumbles at 0? Why have we got a negative 2 to misc mod? That's really bizarre. Maybe we've got a penalty on some of our armor? I'll have to work that out, because I'm not sure what that's about. Nothing should be causing a penalty for us at all. This? Nope. Bizarre. Really don't know what that's about. It's kind of frustrating. I think this is just a breast shrine. Could be wrong. No. Breast shrine. Yeah, I'm gonna work that out soon. This quest gets us quite a lot of XP, and it's pretty easy to blitz through. No difficult puzzles or anything. As always, I'm smashing some garbage along the way. Ugh, can't talk today. And now we've had fear cast on us, so that renders you effectively helpless. No, still can't. My god. Well, we're off to a bit of a shaky start with the lag and the tumble skill not working, and my new speech difficulties. But I'll make the most of it. So, any of our enhancements cause this? I don't know of any enhancements causing any negative to your skills, like any penalty to your skills. Try and do it when I'm in a public area. If it doesn't work in a public area, then something's going on. Oops. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Oh, it appears that I've selected this as well. So if you hit Control 1, it gets you back to your original bar. I don't know what's going on today. Very strange. I'm trying to disable these kobold shamans as quickly as possible because they do by far the most damage and can kill you sometimes. Probably not on this difficulty, but I like to get the spellcasters out of the way and then beat up whatever's left. Here we go, we're in the clear. There's some more. Oh, actually we'll use these. There's some restaurants here. It's worth using. It's also worth noting, I completely skipped over this. If you're a wizard and you've just rested, you're able to slot out your spells and choose different ones mid-quest, so it can be useful if there's something you really wish you'd picked. No? Oh, okay. Takes negative. There we go. I'll give you an example once I've done this. So you've just freshly rested, you'll get this coming up. You can slot your spells, so you go into here, and any of these spells you've got, you can swap them around. These are the ones that I've selected through the leveling process, so these are all the ones that I have unlocked. Magic Missile, Sonic Blast and stuff. I'm happy with what I have on me, so that's not really a problem. If I had some kind of like heavy greatsword or something, I might use Master's Touch, but I don't think I do. No, we haven't got lucky enough to pull one of those. That's okay, we were doing fine without it. A lot of people that play Pale Masters will do that at the start of their levels, use Master's Touch on like a great axe or a great sword, because it does by far the most damage with a melee weapon at that level, and it's a good way to get some increased survivability earlier on before you've got any decent spells. Okay, where are the spellcasters? SLAs are doing pretty good damage. And he's just made us scared though. Lots of ingredients on the ground that I'm not picking up. Mainly because I'm not going to be doing much or any crafting, so I don't need to. This is an optional, and it's also the exit, so the optional is actually up there to the north. The northwest exit here is where you actually leave the quest. I'll check how much XP the optional gets us, but I don't think I'll bother. Cool. Grounded cloak. Oh no, we're not replacing our featherfall item. We've lost the ability to do the optional because we finished the quest, so forgot about that. So yeah, that would have only got us 170 extra. Nothing to write home about, really. Overall, that quest though got us nearly 2,500, so it's worthwhile. My client is having a hard time today. Alright, Warrior's Robe of Deathblock. Deathblock's really handy, like I was saying before, and it gives us a +2 to combat mastery. We lose our corrosion bonus, but that doesn't really matter. Resonating Quarterstaff. Yeah, that's alright, but I mean, I'm probably going to go for the Deathblock robe. It's Deathblock at this level, like I say. Well, it's good at any level, but it's rare to find at this level. Like, I usually have to wait a while till I find an item with Deathblock, so we'll take it while we can. And it's made us look like this, just slightly uglier than before. Next quest, we're going to do Garrison's Missing Pack real quick. These harbour quests are all pretty simple, and they're decent XP. They're what you're intended to do at this level, so I do run them. Not essential. Oh, we have another wizard. Hello. It's a nice name. Keep going to put it on elite and then remembering that I can't. This is harder for me than it is for you. Yeah, there we go. I'll get rid of that crap. I've got so many arrows in here as well. Just random garbage we don't need. That's what happens when you don't clean it out regularly. Can't tumble still. Bizarre. If anyone knows why the hell that happened or why it's going to continue to happen, then please let me know, because I'm kind of oblivious as to what's wrong. Tumble's a skill that's governed by the dexterity ability. Yep. My dexterity skill, my stat, sorry, is 12, which is good. It's got a +1 overall. The skill, I invested one into Tumble as I made the character, so I have it unlocked. And I'm not wearing anything that impedes with it, so I'm very confused as to why it's doing that. If we walk over there, we think we'll get a spike trap. Not trigger, after all. Oh, it was there the whole time. Must be a different quest I'm thinking of. Success. And the only real reason you bother disabling that is for the XP bonus, because those little arrow traps do no damage. Especially on this difficulty. Yes. let him deal with that. Ooh, what was that? Hardy flame touched half plate. Mmm. God, that little hopping maneuver's starting to drive me nuts. I forgot how much I liked having tumble. Well, I didn't, that's why I spent the skill point, but still. Can't leave those. I can hear the red shrine before I see it. What's that? Braces of tumble. Ah, so if we put these on, potentially I'll be able to roll around again. Yep. Okay. Is that just a +1 to tumble? So we're really... Us +3. Okay. That's gonna drive me crazy until I know what's causing that. This happens often, and I don't really have any good way to, like, evaluate all of my, like, why it's happening without going through every single one of my stats, and that's kind of boring to do, so I'm not gonna bother. And sometimes even then I can't find the reason. What's Kislev gonna get us? Don't know, hasn't said yet. Oh no, I remember this. I'm not doing this optional. That optional takes you probably 5 minutes. That might be an overstatement, it might be less than that, but it's not worth it for what you get in return. I just say don't bother with that. That's where the spike trap was. Knew I hadn't dreamt it. We'll disable that if we can, because, you know, it's experience. I'd like to remember that I'm still a rogue. I don't know if we can. Oh, you're a smart AI, aren't you? AI's come a long way since 2006. Remember which way. It's one of those quests that I oftentimes skip because I go onto like harder content, or I run quests with somebody at a higher level. Something I didn't mention, I don't think, is quests have like a 2-level either side limit without incurring a penalty. So you can be 2 levels under the quest, you can be 2 levels above the quest, and you won't get a penalty for playing that quest. If you're more or like less than that, then you incur penalties, or you just won't be able to enter, I think. So it's worth playing with people at the same level, obviously, and you'll be running the same content at the same level, so that should already be the case. But you will incur a penalty if you go back and play level 5 quests. Then the meager experience level 5 quest gives you will be even more reduced, because you're playing greatly over-leveled. Still, having said that, you can go run quests like level 5, level 10, whatever quests you want, when you're maxed out in level, at any hard difficulty, and you still get the same rate of loot drop. So if you want to farm a specific rare item, you may as well go in 10 levels over. It doesn't make it any less likely. Ooh, to all spells. Nice. Take that. Actually getting some not totally garbage gear. I want some boots that make me run though. There's an enchantment in this game called Striding, and it means that you're not hampered like this into terrible speed. You can also just get... Oh, what am I doing? You can also just get haste. There are haste potions as well that you can get in the game. I don't think you can buy them from a vendor, I think they only drop. Same with invisibility potions, you have to find them. There's a bit of a black market of those on the Shard Exchange because you can't buy them from a vendor, you have to get lucky and find them. And for some people they can't be patient enough, or they're in the middle of a quest and they need an item really bad, so they'll pay shards for it. There is a cost to list things on the Shard Exchange, so I think it's pretty much just a VIP thing. It depends maybe on the value of what item you're putting up. Like if you're putting something up and you only want 1 shard, are they going to charge you 1 shard to post that ad? That would seem completely redundant. But anyway, it might not be something you can do as a free player. character. We'll check it out later. I'm interested now. There he is. Big bad lizard. Get back here. Couldn't help the sound effect. We haven't got any breakables bonus, and we didn't get a trap bonus. That's annoying. Like I said previously, some quests you just don't get them. Because there isn't enough of the thing you're trying to get the bonus for. Oh, whatever. That was a waste of time. Treasure first. Inventory slots are full. Well, in that case, we'll screw those off. Take that so I can sell it. Oh, that's right, my inventory's full. Oh. We are selling up after this. No exit? No. Just recall them. Also, did I even cast this above something when I got in this quest? I feel like I did. I must have run out and I didn't notice. As is normally the case. So hand that back to Garrison, we'll go sell this garbage. Evasive boots of feather falling. Okay. Well, we have the feather falling cloak. It's not essential. Yeah, none of these have death blocks, so they're not going to bump my robe off. Don't need that. Glaciated kinetic lore. I'm not really using either of those spell types. We'll grab the boots of feather falling, because it might come later that we want to have a really good cloak slotted in which case we can get rid of our boots. That guy didn't exist for a second there. More and more I'm walking around like this, the more I think I'm going to farm those qual feather tokens and speed it up for the video, because it will make things so much easier. And it probably only take me 45 minutes. If I speed it up, what's that, like make it 5 minutes long. And you can, I'll put a time mark. What the hell is this? I adore Banwin, I adore Banwin, I am Mer Banwin. This is the kind of stuff I've been seeing on the server since everybody came here. You would never have seen that on Orion, like, even a few weeks ago. This was one of the least popular servers, and, like, overnight it became the busiest. It's really cool to see, because I've been playing on the server for about 5 or 6 years. I used to play on Galanda, and I moved from there because, like, people I was playing with stopped playing, and I didn't find anyone else I wanted to play with, so I thought I'd just jump ship. Grab 2 of Catherine. Oh, God. Yeah, we're getting there. Can we still get it? 1. Yeah, we'll buy another one. Thank you. Yes, I put a timestamp in the video of when the farming ends, because I'm sure nobody wants to see that crap. Evocation resonance? No. Evocation bonus is nice, but I'm not going to use that. Keep. In, don't need that anymore. Healing amplification, no. Dizzying heal, no. Plus 3 to heal is pretty good, but meh. Get rid of that. Sell all the armor because we can't use it. Nope. Repair amplification. I'm happy with our death block armor now, so I'm not going to use that. Spot. That would be good. And we've got something that buffs our intelligence, but not our universal spell power yet, so actually, scrap that. Radiance Law we don't need, we got rid of that, so cool. Looking good. Oh no, we don't need that. We're going to need to get some more spell ingredients. This lady sells them, I believe. Did we hit our money cap? I'm curious. Yeah. Limit of 0 gold. Okay. Well, I'm happy with that. Spend some money there anyway. And we need pinches of fine sand. So you can click control and then on whatever you want to buy, and it lets you enter in this amount here, whatever you want. So I'm going to get 900 of these. There we are. Now we have 900 of them. And we can cast our spells that require that pretty much infinitely. What's this? Why couldn't I sell that? Did I just miss that? Or is it not letting me... Oh, it won't let me sell it because I've reached my limit. I can now because I spent some money. Yes. Okay, I'll just destroy it then. I'll let it go to waste. I think that's pretty shit in this game. Like, I really don't think that there should be a cap on gold just because you're not paying for it. You should be able to farm as much as you want without being hampered by that kind of barrier. There are a few things in the game like that they don't let you do if you're free to play that I just don't think makes sense. I can understand inventory slots and bank space and stuff. Obviously you're gonna like capitalize on that, but things like your money, I don't think that's fair. Alright, send me inside the keep. Well, I'm gonna grind for those feather tokens, so this part will be sped up. Should be very fun to watch. Okay, and after I finish farming for them, I will show you the horse and call it done. Where did my qual tokens go? They'll be in my, that's the gem bag. There we go, we got 3 so far. Stick them there. Yeah, so I'm going to be adventuring and having fun getting these tokens, and I'll show you the results. See ya. Okay, so I've just finished my first run, and now I'm on 8 of the feather tokens, which means I still need another 7. You can see that that didn't take too long. I will have sped up that run quite significantly, but I think that took me 12 minutes in total. So do that twice or 3 times and you'll have a mount instead of having to pay for it. So I'm going to go run it again, but I thought I'd interject with that little bit of useful commentary. Well, I'm going to wait till my spell points regenerate anyway, so yeah, won't be long. Okay, we have 15 tokens. Now, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit painful, but I've never been a fan of farming anything in video games really, except for maybe, I don't know, rare weapons or something. But yeah, that took me a bit longer than I expected. I think it took me 45 minutes, although that's probably what I said it would take, so it's not awful. And I really think that having this mount in the future is going to make videos a lot less painful to watch, like me running around for ages trying to get places. So, yeah. Sorry if this episode's been a bit lackluster, but like I say, we need a horse, and it's something I recommend everybody does. because it just improves your movement speed so much. I'm gonna go for the dun horse because it's the only one I haven't had on a character yet. Add that mount to our stable. Click on the shoe here. Stick there. Tap it once. And we have a horse. Oh, maybe. It looks like I dismounted while I was on it. Clicking shift dismounts you from the horse. Yeah, otherwise, look at the speed, the agility. Well worth having, and in those big wilderness areas it cuts down the time astronomically. Since I've had one on my other character, my main character, I haven't been able to go back. It just improves it so much, and if you click on your movement you can see that we're at 180%, so we're almost twice as fast as we were on foot, which is just amazing, really, for getting places. Also, while farming, I got us up another level and I spent the enhancements. I don't know if I'll put the part in there where I spent the enhancements or if that will remain sped up. So all I did is I stuck a level into spell critical negative energy. I've got a lot of different items that came from those chests because I probably opened 30 chests in total. We've got 4 ethereal ingots, so we can have 4 more ghost touch weapons. We've got an arcane ingot, so we can spend that on the weaponsmith here and we can get an item that will be good for us. So Scepter of... where is it? That's combustion. Scepter of Nullification will boost our negative energy as well as our negative criticals. Yep, so it's got plus 6% to our critical chance of when we use negative energy spells, which is really good, and plus 43 nullification. You just can't say no. That's perfect. Which means we can retire this old thing. We could probably sell it, but I'll just destroy it. And yeah, now that means we have a much better chance to critically hit. If we check our spell here, spell crit chance negative is up to 14, which is way better than the base 5, obviously. So yeah, that's going to come in a lot of handy. It's going to come really handy. Still can't speak. And we have all those ghost touch things, so we could go get another ghost touch weapon. I might do that so that we always just have ghost touch on us. We might get a ghost touch. Hold up, ethereal. We'll just grab an ethereal sword of some kind. Yep, we'll grab this ethereal weapon. I know we already have the quarterstaff, but if we get this, it means that we can dual wield it with our scepter, which is really good. So we'll throw that away. Take that out, stick it there. Clear that, get rid of that. Stick this new weapon in. There we go. There we are, and now we've always got these benefits to our void spells, and we also have ghost touch, and both have red augment slots, so if we happen to get a red augment, we can up the damage they do, or what other things they buff. So yeah, it's been probably a bit of a boring episode, but I mean, getting these things I think is essential to enjoying the game a bit more, and it's great that there's a free-to-play option to be able to get the horse, and you don't have to spend money. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Thank you for watching, and next time there will be 0 farming, so it should be a bit more enjoyable. Thank you.